Hey, that kind of worked. Alright. This is Lost Cities.
Yes, it is.
She's Mandy.
He's David.
That took you far too long. Did you forget who I was again?
No, I was just trying to figure out why you were telling them who I was.
Oh, well, because it's more fun than introducing myself.
Oh.
And Lost Cities, as the good Dr. Reiner Knizia puts it.
No, I just lost you in the city. It's okay.
Is an adventure into the unknown. For the daring and adventurous, there are many lost cities to find and explore. The search can take you to the Himalayas, the Brazilian rainforest, the ever-shifting sands of the desert, ancient volcanoes, and to Neptune's realm. The water Neptune, not the planet. Okay. So, in Lost Cities, it's a 2-player card game. Only 2 players, at least with one set. It's all about points. And the moment you put a card down on a color, you are in the hole 20 points. That's the way I'm going to put it. Oh! And if you don't play anything to color, you don't lose anything. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you happen to play 8 cards to a color, you get a 20-point bonus at the end. There's handshakes that are multipliers. 1 handshake is double, 2 is triple, 3 is a quadruple.
Now the 8 cards don't have to be numbers. Handshakes are included.
Yes, they are.
Just check.
And once you've played a card, a numbered card, you can never play a card lower than it. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of weird that way. There's 3 handshakes of each color, and then 2 through 10 of each deck. Or in each suit, as it were. Game ends when the last card is drawn from the deck. And I'm assuming that's where you were cutting. And
sure, I was going to ask how many we
8.
started with?
8. 8 card hand.
Great.
And we'll go from there. This will be interesting. Mandy normally beats me.
I do.
I'll take this
okay, fine. Have that one. I don't care.
Well, that was the one you dealt from. Or dealt to first. Ah. Muy interesante.
Yeah, I like this one. Ooh.
I'm not sure I do.
Ooh.
This will definitely be a different game.
You wanted that hand.
Apparently. Kind of like to know how you would play this hand.
We can swap and you can find out.
I feel like that would give us both too much of an advantage.
Yeah. I like this hand.
I don't.
Now what to do with this hand is the question.
So each turn you either have to play a card or discard a card. And then you draw a card, or you draw one of the face-up discarded cards, but not the card you just discarded. Mm-hmm. So with that, I'm going to discard this green handshake and draw a card.
You know what? I will play out of the norm and discard this to pick up this.
Feels like a trap. Very much feels like a trap.
Hey. I'm just offering some bait, you know. See what happens.
Gosh, you and your
tricky mind games.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'll go risky here. Let's see. Okay, fine.
Ooh.
In for a penny, in for a pound, with the handshakes.
Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna live a little dangerously, and again play outside my norm.
Oh, discard. You never discard cards.
I know. I have a good hand.
This is bizarre. Yeah, I didn't want it. Again, it's like, do I gotta just find some points. And right now, there's no points to be had. None. Yeah. Okay. Fine. We'll give you some blue if you wanted some blue. Haven't seen any blue. Really?
Yeah, I do.
Really, you have a problem. Too many good cards?
Yeah, that is my problem.
And they're like all high cards.
Yep.
Yeah. Great. Well, now I can get rid of that.
Yeah, I really didn't want to do it because I knew it was out there.
Well, yeah, of course, but they could be sitting near the bottom of the deck. Alright, so it's all about how can you make 20s. And 20s come in a lot of variety, but...
Oh yeah, I got that.
Tip your hand too early, you're in trouble, but hold on to too many good cards to deny your opponent. You're also in trouble. Oh, wow, that's magnanimous.
Did I mention I'm having issues? I have a really good hand.
I got that. Well, I'm not one to look at gift horse at any part of their body, but yeah, I'm playing at least 3 colors today. And apparently you're not playing blue. At least not right now. Just trying to straighten up. Oh, that's like, why you gotta tempt me?
Yeah, I'll tempt you.
Oh gosh.
Go ahead.
Okay. And you know, at some point I'm gonna have to give you something you want. Question is when, where, who, why. Ouch.
Oh yeah.
That makes me feel bad.
It should. It'll feel worse if I play more.
Well, obviously you wouldn't just start with a 6.
Got me a play.
Okay, can breathe. Well, like I had to start with yellow. I figured you're not discarding any more of it, so yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to do that or that or that. So I guess I'll do that. Pick that up. Done that much, I can do that much. I don't know if I'm playing. I'm just playing stupid today. That's hope. Hope is what that 8 is.
Thank you for the play.
Yeah.
Well.
Now you can get rid of that red 2 that you've drawn. Ooh, interesting. Oh, how the turns have tabled. Darn, because I had a play, and now that's like not even what I want.
Go ahead.
The question is, do I do that or do I do that? And like, what I don't want to do is do something. What I need to do is go look at that camera.
This is true.
I'm going to do this and pick that up. That is a battery that's dying. Because in all your moving around, you have unplugged it. Okay. There we go. Alright. What are you going to play and then pick up the green 7 on?
Should I catch some more problems?
No? No, I have a blue handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go triple handshake. Okay. Okay, so I had the green 6 and 7, and I decided to throw out the 7 rather than give you the 6. And I probably could have done it with the 6, but then I was worried you were going to wait for the 7. And I'm like, I just didn't want that holding things up.
Mm-hmm. You said we have to get 8 of one color?
Yeah. There's 12 cards in each suit. It's tough
Go
to
ahead.
pull off. Yeah, I'm debating here.
Keep debating.
I don't think you're going to go yellows.
I'll go ahead and take it.
Get a red blade. So I got white 5, you got 6 and 8, so then I'm safe to play the 9. And the 10.
Is it when the last card's drawn? Or?
Yep. That's the end.
In that case.
That didn't matter. You had all the yellows.
I did. I had another yellow. I needed another play.
Yeah, you weren't getting another play. Because I did not have another yellow. No, I drew the red 7 right after I drew the 9. I played them wrong. Oh, I mean, hindsight, right? It's what you gonna do. All right. Yeah, I had lost mucho points. Here, my red.
What's the plan? I had a bunch of 10 9s and 8s in my hand.
Okay, my red, I lose 6. What does your red do?
Gains 4.
Okay. Your green.
Gains a lot of points.
Yeah, 9, 16, 24, 33, 43, gains 23, doubled, gains 43, or 46. Okay.
Oh, that's good for me.
Yeah. Your white is easier, it gains 2. Right, 15, 21, minus 20 is 1, doubled is 2. My white gains 10, 19, 24, 27, 29, 9, tripled 27.
Okay.
Okay, my blue is an 18, 25, 30, 32, 12, quadrupled. It's 48 plus 20, 68.
Okay.
Your yellow gains 9.
I know.
And my yellow loses 12. Which hurts. So what are we at?
Yeah, not as much as I needed to hurt you.
No, when I got to 12, or when I got to 8 blue cards, I knew I had a lot of points.
So I had 61, you had 77.
Yes! I never get a win.
True.
I mean, so the fun way to play this is to play multiple games, play like 3 games. I've done a best of, or like add up points for days, sessions on and go to 500. But I like Lost Cities. Mm-hmm. It's a solid game. It's a quick little 2-player game that's less than 20 minutes, right? It's fun. It plays quick. There's room for a little bit of talk. But what is fun for me is that the choices you make rarely play out instantly. They have an effect 10 minutes down the road.
Did I mention I didn't play this hand the way I normally do?
Oh no, I understand
because
that.
I had too many high cards in my hand, and I hate giving you handshakes, and you know that.
I know.
This is why I don't give you handshakes.
But 2 of my 4 stacks were negative points.
I know.
And you tempted me with those handshakes. I started white with a 2, or maybe a 3.
No, I had 3, and it was the only white card I had.
Oh, I started it with the 2. I had a handshake 2 to start. And I'm like, okay, well, here we go. And I drew the 10, like, right near the end.
Well, I was sitting there and had with the whites, and I was like, oh, look, I have
A point.
the 7. Oh, look, I have the 8. Oh, look, I also drew the 6. Well, I can pick up a handshake because he's not going to get those now.
Yeah. I had, like, no blues to start. I think I had one of the blues, and I drew everything
I
else.
had the blue 9, and I was sitting there going, I had the blue 9, and then I got the blue 5,
Yeah.
And I was like, it was too early in the game for me to give up a blue 9.
No, you can never give away a 9. A 9 so you can never give away a 10.
Yeah. My hand was full of 9s and 10s.
But, that just...
And yeah, it hurt. It was full of 9s and 10s.
But you gotta adapt.
And I was like, I had nothing in the lower starters.
So red, I had a handshake and a 9 to start, and I'm like, I'll do okay. No, I did not.
No, I knew you didn't have that because I had everything but the 6 in my hand before. I knew you didn't have the red.
Well, I didn't have it, and then I don't even draw into it at all. And that's 50-50, right? There's luck in this game, but there's skill. It's a great blend of knowing the tendencies of your opponent, but then also not being predictable to your own tendencies. Because both of us play a very heavy denial game. We hate giving each other useful cards. But there's a point where you just have to. Because if you're holding 7 cards to deny your opponent, you have no hand.
Yeah.
It is such
And that was the problem I was running into.
Yeah. I enjoy this. This is one of my favorite 2-player games. It plays really well. And again, it's quick. It doesn't overstay its welcome. Even when it's tense because you can't get what you want and you have to go out on a limb to make that blind faith sometimes that it's going to work out. I'm the epitome of it. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. And, we filmed a game before this.
Which I won.
She won. And legitimately, I misplaced the memory card. And no, I didn't do that because she won.
Yeah, he did it because I win. He doesn't want to look bad on his channel.
Our channel.
Uh-huh.
And you win plenty of games. That is the reality. But yeah, Lost Cities. This version by Rio Grande Games, but other versions exist. Go check it out. Give it a play. If you play 2-player games at all, this is one of the best 2-player games. And I know I'm not saying anything new there that hasn't been said by.
It travels well.
It does travel well. When we went on a trip back in June, and it was one of 3 games we took with us.
Yeah, because it's a relatively small area you need to play.
Yeah, you couldn't play it on an airplane. You might be able to just with the cards. You wouldn't do the board. But then you gotta worry about
too many cards.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay.
I wouldn't recommend it.
But on a train, you can do it on a train.
You can definitely do it on a train.
Yeah. So, lots of good options there. But yeah, Lost Cities, solid game.
Mm-hmm.
You enjoy?
I do.
I know it's not in your mythological, and I say mythological because you probably will never do it, but it's not in your mythological top 10.
It's probably not in my top 10, but this is actually pretty high up there. It's actually one of the first games that ranked on my I really like this game games. Because interesting.
Okay. And it's one she will suggest to play.
Yes.
Not frequently,
No.
but which is always encouraging and fills my gamer heart with delight. But yeah, anything else to add?
Nope, that's all.
So, for couples, maybe in our situation where he's a super gamer and she just tolerates his eccentricities, Lost Cities is...
Yeah, it doesn't take too long, and so... It doesn't take too long, which is great.
And who knows, maybe she can kick your butt in it. But also it's a game where it can go back and forth.
It can.
Which I think is useful. And at the end, you're not left going, I'm not sleeping on the couch because I won.
I don't know. You won.
If I'm battered, bruised, and very sore next week, you'll all know why. Anyway.
So rude.
You're the one who said I would be sleeping on the couch because I won. Anyway, thank you for joining us.
Till next time.
Keep brushing up your game. Take care, everybody. Bye.